Hey, so we're gonna be testing my mental capacity, or as you call it, IQ. I actually remember taking this when I was 12 and getting I remember 130 IQ here, 132. So now I'm going to be attempting it again and see if I get any higher. But I heard from somewhere that apparently your IQ doesn't change. Okay, now I don't believe that this IQ test is legit, like the IQ test. The GOAT? No, no, no. I don't think it is. But in fact, I'm just doing this for fun, and it's a mental exercise. Let's see what I can do. Maybe flex on some people if they, I don't know, have a lower score than me. That would be cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and select my age. 16 to 17. I'm going to be turning 17 in a couple of months. And there we go. I'll start. I remember this. I'm going to be speeding through what I remember. I'm going to be explaining my thought process. Okay, let's explain this one. Fine, let's explain this one. This is very obvious. Okay, this is very easy. It moves around. See that, that, and that. This square moves by one square. It moves to the right. So if this moves to the right, these things move to the right. This thing also moves in the right there, and then there it will be here. Okay, there we go. So now for this one, we have. Okay, so we have this outer layer here. The outer layer remains consistent. See these four dots? It's always the four dots. See this outer layer, this diamond, this spark, this star remains consistent. So the answer is obviously going to be a square, and it's going to be. Hold on a minute. I think it's going to be the letter E. Yeah, it's the letter E. Because here we have, see, in this one, if we look at it vertically, we're going to see that the circle, the inner part, remains consistent. So it should also remain consistent in here in the solution. And there we go. Boom. No empty triangle, so we're gonna pick F. And remember this, it just goes down, it moves bit by bit. And this one adds E. We have no time to waste because look at this. Look at that. That's a timer. So you can't really talk much. So as you can see here, it adds by one, and then it moves around. So there it is. Going to be like C that moves around. It flips. And this one, you can see here, it moves. It's moving. Look at that. Ooh, it's moving. It moves here. It's going to move here next. There it is. And that. I remember this one. It's going to be letter D. But I'm going to explain why it's a letter D. So it's basically the same arrow, but it's pointing at different directions. But you can tell what direction it's going to be pointing to because it moves by one. So here we have like east. No, no, no. What the fuck? That was so stupid. Here we have north. Then we have east. This one. This one is east. Okay. No, that was fucking west. What the fuck is wrong with me? This one is north. This one is west. This one is south. And it's the same arrow each time. So this one is the south. This one is the east. And then it's going to be the north, right? It's going to be pointing at the north, but it's going to be the same arrow. There it is. Honest mistake, right? Honest mistake. Not knowing your directions. Yeah, there we go. There's no black triangle, so I'm gonna pick a black triangle to complete it, and then F. No time to waste here, boys. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm gonna be explaining this one. So this one moves by one, and then it moves by two. So you see, It's going to be the north, then northeast, and then, so it moves by 1, right? So if northeast moves by 2, then it's going to be southeast, because one move is going to be exactly east, and then the second move is going to be southeast. There it is, right? So it's going to be the letter D, because this one will move twice, and it's going to be ending up at the west. If we look at it vertically, it consistently, no, it moves twice and then once, twice and then once, twice and then once, and it's gonna be D. This one is just flipped, so there it is. C, gonna be here. I think it's gonna be the letter A, but we're not sure yet. It's missing the letter A, right? Square. This one's already taken, so I'm gonna go letter A. It's all about process of elimination. Trying to sound smart here. It's gonna be letter A, because if you spot a similarity between these two guys, then it's going to be removed in the solution. See this one, this bottom part is the similarity. So it's going to be removed in the solution, just like that, see? So this one, these things are the similarity, so I'm going to go for A, because it removes the similarity. Now this one, if you find no similarity, if you find a difference, then it's going to be added there in the solution. If you find a similarity, then it's going to be removed, just like from the other one. Now this, the cross adds a difference. Now the similarity here is the corner parts. We're going to be removing that corner part, so it's going to be letter B. And then we have this. It's another moving thing, so it's going to be this thing, both vertically and horizontally. It's going to be the moving thing. Now this one is actually quite tricky. It's turned to white, and then there. This one is actually very hard. This triangle turned black. That is. And then that. I think so. Letter F. I think so. Letter F, man. I think so. Letter F. But is it? Is it? It's really the letter F. I think there's a missing thing, right? There's the circle here. The circle seems to be missing. The circle seems to be missing, right? The circle that is white is missing. Now, it would make sense to the eye that you'd say that, oh, there's no white circle, so it's going to be the one with the white circle, right? So, but I don't think it works like that. I think the whole point of the circle is to stay black. So we're going to be picking for something black. So as you can see here, it moves. The circle moves. The circle moves around. See that? 1, 2, 1. So it resets here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and it's going to be here. The circle is going to be here. And where can I find a circle that's here? It's letter B. Boom. I remember this one's F. It's another difference and similarity thing. The addition and subtraction. This one is also. This one is 2. Remember that. This one is A. You know, this, if we look at it diagonally, it's all pointing to the left, and it all has to open up very widely. It opens up a little bit, right? This one is a little bit more open. This one is closed, a little bit closed. This one is the most widely open, and that's what's missing in there. We have letter A. Remember this one. This one is fucking tricky. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember. I still remember this from when I was fucking 12, and I was never able to get this one. I was never able to understand this. And let's see if I can still understand this now. Okay, so if you look at it vertically, you can see that one white cube, one white square is taken away, and we're left with that. It's like taking that away, right? But if we look at this one vertically, then my theory is inconsistent because what the fuck even is that? How? Why? 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 Okay, look. If that is 3, if that is in 3, and it's this one, right? If these things result in this thing, right? 3, I think it's going to be the letter D. Yeah, it's going to be the letter D, I think so. Oh, this one, letter F. I remember this one. So letter F is another addition subtraction thing where you find similarities and differences. This one is also, so it's D. This one's letter E. And this one is tricky. I remember having trouble with this one too. Oh damn, no. Okay, so if we take this thing, no, it's inconsistent because look at this. It's shaded, right? This one is shaded. If this one states, this thing right here states that if the white one and the shaded one is present, then it's going to result into a shaded one. But this one here is inconsistent with that, so it's pretty bad to say so, you know. That sucks. Here we have that thing. It's a little. It's so hard to understand. If you look at this, there's not enough examples where I can draw conclusions from, so this was very hard. This is difficult. I think so. That's F. Because that's E. No. I didn't remember what my original answer for this was, but I kind of I doubt it was correct anyway because I didn't even understand before. I think it's gonna be somehow the letter A. Well, if you look at it, hmm, no. If you look at this thing, it kind of makes something, right? It's gonna upside down. It goes upside down on here. This one doesn't. So it's pretty weird. It's so inconsistent to me that I can't see what the hell is going on. Maybe I think it's so that's a D. No, I think so that's an E. Let's look at it diagonally. Alright, let's look at it diagonally. Look at it diagonally. Oh, I'm seeing something. I'm seeing something. See, that thing gets taken away, and this one too gets taken away. That's the diagonal pattern of it. So how are we gonna do this one? This one kind of adds up, right? This one adds things up, but you know there isn't a 4-1, so it's inconsistent. Again, it's inconsistent. This once again inconsistent. I'm gonna go with let's F. I go with the letter E. This one is also tricky. I think it's this one. Let's observe first. This one has 4. Let's count. Let's count things up, right? So it says 1. Okay, so 1, 2, right? 2, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3. This one is 4, 2. I think it's going to be 2 again. Is it going to be 2 again? No, I don't think so. I don't see anything. I don't see any moving things. Well, hold on. I think I'm seeing something in this one. This one, just add that. Add that. That moves there. No, it's inconsistent. I'll go with letter A. I'm gonna go with B because this one is the another one of those. Where is it? Hold on, I need to double check. Okay. So it does that. It's going like this. It's pretty safe to assume that. Oh, this one's actually trickier than I first thought it was. This one's that. This one goes. Oh, look at that. It's adding something to it. So I think it's letter E. It's either E or B. I think it's letter E. Hmm. Maybe it can be F though. It can be F. There's almost barely any pattern here. I used to be so confident back then that it was B. I don't know how we got to that conclusion before. But right now I'm starting to analyze it more deeper. I think it's letter B. No. Oh, if you look at this, it kind of flips. And we have that pattern here, right? Kind of goes like that. Yeah, I don't see it vertically. It's not like it's adding anything to. You could maybe see it vertically happening. I just don't see it. Like, if we take it vertically, then it'd be E. There are many ways to interpret this. Oh, look at this diagonal. We can also interpret this diagonally. And we could maybe get to this E. There's here as well. Done. Finish it. Well, good game. 135. GG. Now I'm not saying this is my actual IQ, but this would indicate that maybe I do well in a real one. This isn't really super real, but I think this is the closest to really could get to it. I haven't really taken an actual IQ test, but here it is, 135. Nice.